Double teamed. Back to AJ. Billups inside to Jones. Now Champion. Back to AJ. Three. Good. Caden bounce pass. And Mr. Jones lays it in. On the move. AJ drives. Shoots and scores. AJ says, yes, we can. Giancarlo, beautiful mid-range jumper. Post defense. Champion. Speaking about textbook, that's textbook post offense right there. Drive, shoots, and gets the roll. Hunter Shedenhelm for three. Welcome back, Hunter. Three left side. Good! Live from the Convocation Center on the campus of the University of North Georgia, coverage of Nighthawk basketball is on the air. And good evening again, everyone, and welcome alongside Lee Glenn. I'm Craig Corbin, along with the Nighthawk Sports Network team, here for game number 2 of this doubleheader between North Georgia and Lander. The teams that are battling for first place in the Peach Belt Conference both come in at 10-2, and the Nighthawks looking to redeem themselves after a big loss on the road at Lander earlier this season.
Yeah, Lander gave it to us about a month ago, and just really, the game was never close, and I think that's when everybody knew North Georgia was good, and then when they saw that score, they were like, man, this is Lander's really good too. These are two teams that I think have potential to be playing in the NCAA regional for sure. I think these two teams are in the driver's seat for the Peach Belt Conference Championship. And I think that North Georgia is looking to redeem itself from number one, a subpar performance on Saturday afternoon, and the loss to Lander back last month. So this one is as important as it gets.
Starting lineups for this top 20 matchup for Lander under head coach Omar Watad. It'll be number 3, Tommy Moore. Number 4, Torin Andrews. Number 5, Philip Burwell. Number 11, Enadi Lagiste. And number 22, Dominic Stanford. Lander is 18-4 overall, 10-2 in conference play. For the Nighthawks, under head coach Dan Evans, it'll be A.J. White, number 1. Frank Champion, number 5. Number 15, Greg Billups Jr. Number 22, Eric Jones. And number 24, Caden Charles. The Nighthawks 19-3 overall, 10-2 in Peach Belt play. Again, coached by Dan Evans, assisted by Adam Blake and Ben Casanova. Nighthawks in their home white. And of course, we are coming to you a bit later than anticipated. An overtime thriller in our opener with North Georgia edging Lander in quite a competitive game. We expect nothing less in the nightcap.
And no doubt, I thought it was fun to see the women battle all the way back and small margins for error, getting what they needed done to win without their leading scorer. So
the tip is going to be controlled by Lander, and we are underway here in Dahlonega.
If you're a Division II basketball aficionado, this is a good game to watch.
And a whistle right off the bat. And that'll be on Billups. Lander coming in, having won 3 in a row. And as you mentioned, Lee, that overtime loss for the Nighthawks last Saturday. 14 on the shot clock. Now down inside 8, 7. The baseline floater will go, and give credit to Lagiste, a junior out of Fort Lauderdale and transfer from Tusculum.
He's a load down there. Never really had good control of the ball, but found it and made a tough baseline shot there.
Around the horn to White. AJ zips it over to Billups. Greg puts it up and in. The Nighthawks lead at 3-2.
Nice inside out. 2 extra passes there. 2 passes that got passed up average shots to take great shots. And good work by Greg there to prepare himself for the reception into the shot.
Another bucket for number 11, And Legist has put the Bearcats back in front, 4-3. White in traffic. Gets it back, now over to Champion around the horn, and Billups wants another three, and he's got it! He said, you leave me open, I'm going to take it.
Love the confidence there, a little bit of disrespect on the pressure at the level of the ball, identified as a non-shooter. Turned his head to see where the who was posting up behind him, and good work by Greg there just to go ahead and pull it.
Long three from Moore off the mark, the junior from Battle Creek, Michigan. White on the right side gets himself free, and this one will not get the roll. Thought it might trickle in.
Yeah, that's a lot of touch on that shot to hit the rim 3 times from that far out.
Burwell
on a pull-up.
Yeah. Burwell will get it back to Legist. Right side three, good for Torrin Andrews, the junior from West Palm Beach, Florida. And tipped again, and they'll reset. 12 to shoot, down 1 at 7-6. White from the foul line, yes.
Both teams feeling it here real early. Lander able to get it at the rim. North Georgia making a couple 3 jump shots now. 2 threes and a pull-up 2 from AJ there. So
Moore along the baseline, now underneath, gets it up and gets the roll. And that puts the Bearcats back in front as this lead seesaws back and forth. Jones at the elbow, away to Caden Charles. Charles now to Billups, the feed to Jones out front, straightaway 3. Charles just off the iron.
Good offense by the Nighthawks there. Again, inside out, extra pass.
Right wing 3 is good, and red hot shooting in the early going for both teams. 3 from Burwell, senior out of Raleigh, makes it 12-8 Lander.
A lot of offense going on here before the first media timeout.
Billups missing that short jumper in the lane. 15:55 to go, first half. For left wing, that one did not quite get there, and here come the Nighthawks. White out front to Jones. He says, I'll take the 3. This one no good. Had an open look.
That's the thing about making your first 2 threes, although the first 2 came off the hand of Greg Billups, it kind of gives everybody belief that everybody's hot, and we just got to continue to do what North Georgia does well.
Out on the perimeter to Burwell, now back down low to Legist. That one blocked, but a foul called on Champion. That's going to be a matchup to watch tonight.
Yeah, 2 grown men playing basketball down there.
First timeout, 15:15 to go, first half. It's Lander 12, North Georgia 8. Back in a moment on the Nighthawk Sports Network. You see both teams breaking their respective huddles. It's 12-8 in favor of Lander. Early going here in Dahlonega. Bearcats shooting at a pretty hot clip in the early going tonight.
5 of 7 so far, 50%, 2 of 4 from behind the arc. I think that got to watch for this game the more if you've got 2 top 25 teams in the country that have both started out offensively hot. Which team is going to settle in defensively first and make it hard for the other team? The other night, Columbus State started really hot as well. And then about the middle of the second quarter, we said, okay, enough is enough. You guys need to be a little bit more uncomfortable.
Yep.
I think Lander's going to be hard to do. Lander's going to be hard to get out of that comfort zone. But can we settle in defensively and make things hard for the Bearcats?
Legis, the leading scorer for the Bearcats, a 72% free throw shooter, made both, and it's 14-8. Biggest lead of the night for the Bearcats. 14:55 to go, first half. And this shot there, Lander gets it back.
Missed shot by Champion there. Only took like 2 or 3 shots first time that we played Lander.
Bearcats with the ball, up by 6. Legis open for 3 on the wing, no good. Long rebound to Billups. And the floater in the lane by AJ breaks a drought. It was a 7-0 run by Lander.
We were scoreless over the last 2 minutes and 26 seconds prior to that. AJ, I'm going to go find us a bucket. White score.
Find it, he did. Shot in the lane, no good, but another foul.
Frank's second.
Yeah, but that's early in the game to be saddled with 2 fouls. We're 6 minutes into this ball game. And back to the line go the Bearcats. Moore hits that. Junior from Battle Creek, Michigan on the season. A 71% free throw shooter. Hadn't taken a lot. 15 of 21 coming into tonight. Giancarlo Bastianoni and Hunter Shedenhelm on the floor. And Jones back in there as well. Checking in Jeremiah Holloway, freshman from Macon, Georgia, by way of Winder Barrow High School. Inside 14 minutes to go, first half. White to the right side, zips it back to Jones, kicks it over to Billups on the wing, left side, goes baseline, stops. And the shot would not go.
That's a good possession by the Nighthawks. They got the ball on the rim. Good shot challenge late by Lander.
Jacob Cooper in the ball game along with Noah Dunn, Nigel Colvin. Back to Jeremiah Holloway, high off the glass, good, and it is 18-10. Lander, their biggest lead of the night. White drives through traffic, gets it over to Shedenhelm, out front to Giancarlo. 15 to shoot, approaching the 13-minute mark. From the elbow, this one no good. Jacob Cooper, the sophomore from Virginia Beach. Now the lob, the alley-oop will go for Dweck.
Throw it up there to the big man on the screen and roll.
6'7" senior from Glendale, Arizona.
Tough finish too. Was able to kind of catch it at an odd angle and spin it in.
That one lingers on the rim, no good. Rebound to Dweck.
So it looks like it's going to be Lander. That's the first team to string together a series of stops.
Drive by Cooper through traffic to Dweck, puts it up. Tough angle, no good. Jones snatches the rebound. 12-12 to go until halftime. A.J. White puts it up at the foul line. Tough shot, no good. Rebound by Billups. Greg fakes, shoots, scores, and is fouled.
Great work by Greg there, seeing that A.J. coming off of that ball screen likes that pull-up. Stepped back enough to get the space to shoot it and immediately prepared himself for an offensive rebound, and then did the work after getting the offensive rebound to get the post player in the air and absorb the contact and finish.
And we're right smack dab at 12 minutes to go, and we'll take that second official timeout. It's Lander by 8. Back in a moment on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Back we are. Greg Corbin, Lee Glenn, the Nighthawk Sports Network team. Here in Dahlonega, Billups at the line. Trying to complete the three-point play. It does. Defensive pressure here by the Nighthawks. Cooper.
I like some full court extended, going back into a zone. It's a 3-2 that we've been playing.
Sutton Smith out there for the Nighthawks. The feed down low, and Agwek easily converting.
Lander was prepared for that out of the timeout. Had a zone set up that they ran.
Bastianoni, top of the key, away to Charles, puts it up just inside the foul line and hits it. The lead for Lander is 7. 11-17 to go in the first half.
Gonna stay in the zone, see if they run another quick hitter.
Corner three, no good. Charles the rebound. Here come the Nighthawks with numbers. Caden in traffic. That is going to be a block.
Caden has figured out, Craig, how to, once he gets going in transition, to be like shifty to kind of keep that trail defender from setting his feet. And he's doing it. It's almost like a miniature Euro, but he just keeps them leaning enough. And drew the foul there.
He sort of slaloms down the floor.
Yeah.
Chittenhelm misses long. In traffic. Now back out to Dunn for three. Noah Dunn out of Greensboro, North Carolina. Transfer from Montreat College. Just east of Asheville. Chittenhelm to Bastianoni. Hunter wants three. This one off the mark, no good. Rebound to Holloway. Quickly at the other end. Cooper drives, and that is a charge.
Hunt missed the three here. Missed it kind of bad, too. Was never really online. Karam got Lander going at their rim real quick. We did a good job of stopping the initial kind of wave of offense. And then Hunt did exactly what he needed to do, is sprint back to the middle of the paint and then worked himself out. Dribble penetration was on him, and he absorbed the contact with his chest. That's a no-brainer on that call. Good work by Hunter Chittenhelm.
10-point lead for Lander, biggest of the night midway through the first half. Smith in the corner. Now hit Jones, AJ. 10 to shoot. Charles to Bastianoni with 7. 6, Giancarlo to Caden. Here comes a three. It is long and a rebound snatched by Burwell. Down low, knocked away by AJ.
Snuck up under his armpit.
Tried to get it back to the big guy, Aquek. Sutton Smith tightly defended, and a little too tightly by Philip Burwell, who transferred into Lander from Georgia Southwestern. Oh, that one lodges between the rim and the backboard. That's tough to do.
It is. That's a tough shot, too, for AJ. A lot of pressure out there. And luckily we keep it because it goes to a jump ball, but this counts as an offensive rebound. Lander got hot there early. First 4 minutes, made a lot of shots, but they have done a really good job defensively here as well.
Drive underneath by Caden, and the pass intended for AJ goes out of bounds. .9:17 to go first half. The Bearcats controlling the game early. The Nighthawks led 6-2 and 8-7, but not since. Fake by Colvin. Corner three, Dunn. Wow. Dunn is a 33% shooter beyond the arc, has a pair already tonight. And the lead is 13. Foul called there. Stops the clock with 8:45. Second on Burwell. We'll send Jones to the line.
See it. New front court line check in for North Georgia here. Champion coming back in. Will have to protect against the 2 fouls. Case Roach, who's given good minutes off the bench here as of late. And then Greg Billups, who arguably one of the best defenders in the league. Fresh lungs, so see if we can knock a couple free throws down right here.
It's taken a while to allow Mr. Jones to settle in at the line. Finally, they give him the ball. And a beautiful looking foul shot. One more coming for Jones. And gets it to go. 28-17 Lander, 8:45 left, first half. Roach, Billups, Champion, Bastianoni out there. Along with AJ. See what the Nighthawks can do in the final 8.5 minutes.
It's going to be interesting to see how we defend.
And Legis got his own rebound and tipped it in.
Just carving out space down there.
30-17, Lander. Champion over to Billups. Greg drives to the lane, puts it up, 7-footer, gets the roll. Billups with 9.
Almost half of our points come from Greg so far. Find some balance.
Holloway breaks free, missed the layup. White on the move. Champion now with the ball. Zips it all the way over to Billups. I'm amazed that he caught it. Now he's trying a three and left that one just shy.
Luckily he's a world-class jumper. That was in the 8th row.
Tell you, Straightaway three from Dunn, no good. Allowed to go out of bounds. And good hands by Coach Casanova. Timeout on the floor. 7:28 left first half. It's Lander 30, North Georgia 19. Back in a moment on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Back we are, 30-19 in favor of Lander. Bastianoni holding high, now to AJ. 7:14 to go. The feed inside and the bucket by Giancarlo.
Good job exploiting the matchup there by the Nighthawks. Big to big pass. Giancarlo just went and claimed rent on the backside block, rooted his man up. Frank, such a great passer, was able to find him.
Clock rolls inside 7 minutes to go. Moore nearly lost the ball. Inside to Legist. Battles Bastianoni. The up and under goes.
Has he missed a shot? Yeah.
Maybe one?
4 or 6 now.
Okay. Just seems like he had. He was in double digits with 10. The feed to Champion. Fakes. Ball kicked out of bounds. The lead for Lander is 11. Lob to Champion. Frank drives, puts up, tough shot, hits it.
It's a really tough two right there to not be able to use the backboard.
First bucket of the night for Frank.
And again, Craig, he only had 3 points on like 3 shots first go around with these guys.
32-23 Lander, straightaway three up and no good from Legist, who just missed. 5:45 and counting. Roach. Now to Billups. Shot clock at 15. Greg drives, double team. Kicks back to Giancarlo, open for three from the wing. Yes!
He likes that 17-foot pull-up, but he can also back it out another 3 or 4 feet and become an efficient three-point shooter, especially when defenses dig that low down on the post. That's an easy pass out and rhythm catch and three, or catch and shoot three.
Shot no good. Taken away by A.J. White. Here he comes down the floor. Blocked but fouled in the process.
That's the same thing that Caden was doing earlier, where he just, as you said, slaloms down the lane there, or down the court, and then he gets into the defender knowing that I'm going to jump up into you,
right,
and you're not going to foul me. And then when I get the separation and I'm almost going back down to the floor is when I'm going to finish. uncanny ability to go up in transition and compete against trailing big defenders.
Jones checks in for Champion. 5:08 left here in the first half. Biggest lead for the Bearcats, 13. This to make it a 4-point ball game. AJ missing there. Rebound Legist. 5:05 with a 5-point lead. Lander. Tommy Moore. Stanford away to Legist. Now Andrews puts it up, high off the iron, no good. Billups with the rebound. 4:41 left until half. The pass to Giancarlo, who had set up shop again.
He likes the matchup that he's got as they're running the floor.
Yeah.
And so he just kind of abandons what is common and just goes and just claims stake under the rim. And then as long as the angle is there for the person bringing it up the floor to throw it to him, it kind of aborts any sort of reversal transition, and you just go right into the matchup that you like.
Giancarlo settling in. You're talking about his three-point shooting, better than 30%.
Yeah, anytime it's a three for a big, take it.
And 73% at the line makes the first. This to make it a 3-point ball game. Up and good. A little 8-0 run by the Nighthawks. And it's 32-29.
Gonna play zone again. Watch out for the overload, kind of seal the middleman and throw back to the cutter at the block. Nice set they ran out of a timeout last time we ran zone. Not gonna do it this time. We've morphed into man here on this possession.
Cooper with the ball, 4 to shoot, 3, 2. Heaves up the desperation, no good. Battle for the loose ball, and Billups comes out of there with it.
That was a battle.
Bastianoni away to Roach. This would tie it, and it's good! Case Roach!
Love the confidence in Case Roach right there. Playing with a ton of energy. Big time role responsibility play right there. Go in and defensively manage and make the shots that are open, and he's doing both of those right now.
An 11-0 run has tied this game at 32. We'll take a break. 3:53 until the half. Back right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Here we are, courtside. Less than 4 minutes to go until the half. And we're right where we started. All knotted up.
Lander's largest lead was 13 points, 30-17. North Georgia's only led briefly, 6-4, courtesy of Greg's threes.
And here the Nighthawks have a chance to retake the lead. Underneath, the pass intended for Roach, knocked away by Holloway. And to my surprise, Champion back in.
Agreed.
With those 2 personal fouls. 3:32 left here in the first half. A lob to Giancarlo, goes up, gets it. Looking inside to Frank, pass knocked away. Legist able to save it, and the Bearcats come out of there with it.
That's good scout by Lander right there, knowing exactly where we were trying to go on baseline out. Clogging the space.
Goodness gracious, the third.
You say he's like a 30% shooter coming in?
Dunn coming in was a 32% shooter beyond 3.
3 for 3 tonight.
Yeah. That's going to boost that average in a hurry. Giancarlo, 17-footer, high off the iron, no good. Tipped by Champion and saved by Giancarlo. Wow. Champion off the glass.
That's the Frank we know right there. He gets his backside on you and he's spinning. Yep. His efficiency, because you have no help over there. He's going back to a strong hand.
Lander with the ball, up by 1, 2:22 to go, first half. Legist backs in, nowhere to go, and the Nighthawks get it. Roach, the outlet to Champion, the feed to Billups! And the Nighthawks retake the lead. Cooper drives and a foul before the shot, I think.
No, I counted it.
Oh, goodness. That puts Lander back up. $1:59 left, first half. Checking back in, Ajung Agwek.
Who was the foul on?
I did not confirm that. Foul shot completes the three-point play, and it's 38-36, 1:56 to go until the half.
That's A.J. White.
Oh, goodness, right through the hands, but in over to Roach. Now Billups, the lob to Giancarlo, fakes, shoots, scores.
No way to take it right at the big man's chest there.
Tied at 38. 90 seconds left. Big C and Mr. Jones looking to check in for the Nighthawks. Cooper, the lob and the alley-oop, too much for Dominic Stanford.
So Dunn over there in the corner in front of our bench after the lob, just waving his hands like an air traffic controller, like, hey, I've made 3 in a row. That means I'm allowed to shoot it whenever I touch it. Give it to me.
If it feels like leather, it's going up.
I'm glad that he chose not to.
38 all. Nighthawks with the ball. 1:11 left until the half. Champion backs in, turns, shoots, left hand. It's good.
Oh. Bounced around the rim oddly there.
And Frank puts the Nighthawks up by a bucket, 40-38. Inside a minute to go until halftime. Cooper gets all the way to the rim, but misses the lay-in.
That's a direct line drive. A little disappointing that.
Roach fakes the 3, loses the handle, goes to the floor, and that's going to be Bearcat ball. Nighthawks had an opportunity to.
Couple of unfortunates right there. Lander just drove right past.
30-second timeout. We keep it right here. An interesting first half.
Yeah. Lander started out hot.
Yeah.
Gave us trouble defensively. Loosened up a little bit. We were able to make an offensive run there. Dealing with some foul trouble. then right here at the end, just for us to have a couple of defensive breakdowns. That's very uncharacteristic of the Nighthawks, to be able to have no pass possessions that end up penetrating your paint and getting on the rim for layups.
Lander had a 13-2 run early in the first half. Nighthawks answered with an 11-0 run, and we are tied at 40. 15 seconds left until the half. A.J. White with the ball, zips it to Billups, who takes it all the way to the corner. 7, 6, 5. Billups turns, shoots from the foul line, off the iron, no good. Rebound Lander, and the heave is off the mark. And we'll take a break and see if the last 20 minutes can determine the winner.
Two top 25 teams and an equal half. Both teams had their control of the first half. Kind of happy that it ends in a tie.
No doubt.
And we're going to come out and see really 20 minutes of tough basketball to see who wants to take control of the conference championship race.
We'll take a break and be back with the second half of this one. It's 40-all on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Northeast Georgia Health System is a proud supporter of North Georgia Nighthawk Athletics.
Here in Dahlonega, we treasure our history.
We treasure our waterfalls.
We treasure our wine.
But most of all, we treasure our guests.
We are a family.
We treasure our community.
And we're an experience for you to discover.
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 The heart of the Georgia mountains.
The heart of the Georgia mountains.
Discover the heart of the Georgia mountains.
The mountains are open.
My name is Lana Tedorina, and UNG is where I lead. I chose UNG because of the tennis program and how much the tennis program has achieved in the past. And I wanted to be a part of building a good team. But also the campus is very beautiful, the location. It has the new business building that I really like, and when I did my research, I really liked Dahlonega in Georgia. So one of the biggest challenges that I faced was coming here and not knowing anyone. I didn't know how the culture was and how to really approach people. And being new and not knowing anyone can be tough in the beginning. So you have to really put yourself out there and make connections, talk to people. So that's where I feel like I've grown a lot, and I've gotten to know a lot of people here, and that has helped my experience. My advice for international students would be just go for it. It may be tough in the beginning, but it's all going to be worth it at the end. You're going to meet amazing people. It's really fun, and you get a very good degree.
I'm here!
You've got a lot of reasons to be here.
I'm here.
That's why we're here at Georgia Heart Institute, where advanced heart attack treatment protocols are saving more hearts than anywhere else in the state. That's why we're here.
I'm here.
So you'll always be there. The future of heart care, we're leading Georgia there. Georgia Heart Institute.
From the moment you know where you are headed, it starts a journey that you will never forget. For those who seek a higher calling, to serve something bigger than themselves and take the path less traveled, UNG awaits to prepare you for your leadership pathway. Once you're here, you will be challenged and developed, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Freshman Recruit Orientation Group, or Frog Week, is the first step of the UNG journey. The commitment, the attitude, the efforts, and the resilience take shape as you move forward on a pathway that most will never attempt.
Y'all got 2 minutes to change into OCPs. Time now. Let's go. Move it. Move it.
It is a process that teaches you about yourself and makes you better than you were yesterday. At times, it can be a struggle, but it's also an investment in yourself. Like life, it can create moments of doubt. You learn about yourself and your strengths and weaknesses. You share this journey with the men and women to your left and right, establishing lifelong bonds with the understanding that nothing worth having ever comes easy. But through adversity, you build strength, determination, and the desire to never quit. Frog Week will establish a foundation to build upon, strengthen you physically and mentally, and start shaping you into the leader you came here to be. For cadets at the University of North Georgia, they take the road less traveled, avoid taking the easy way out, and develop instrumental values that will prepare them for a life of service and leadership. Some people talk about it, others are about it.
You can't really get an idea of how another country runs their military till you go abroad.
It was cool to see their outlook on just life in general. To be there as a global ambassador is definitely a life-changing experience.
I participated in the Management College National Defense University Cadet Exchange. That is located in Taipei, Taiwan.
So I participated in study abroad internship in country of Georgia. The program I participated in was the Swiss Summer Mountaineering course. The experience was extremely professional. There were people from different militaries across the world. I was training with soldiers that were once our adversaries. It's fun to notice the importance of diplomatic relations and also civil affairs through the military.
The host school was always really going out of their way to help us get the full cultural experience because we were, in their eyes, only going to be there for 5 months.
They drove us out and we hiked to a glacier. That was unique, especially coming from Tennessee. There's no ice walls to climb. Their native language of Georgian was very difficult. However, at the end, I gave a little speech in Georgian, thanking their academy. It was an eye-opening experience. One thing I learned in Switzerland was to try and enjoy everything that you're doing, no matter how challenging it is.
Being able to see the country of your target language in person and really living day to day can move your passion to continue learning the language that much further.
All the conferences, all the internship, and all the exchange programs will help you as you develop, not just as a soldier, but also as a person. I think everybody in the course should study abroad because it will develop them so much.
If you have a free semester, it's the perfect time to explore a country. There's really not much holding you back in terms of whether or not you should go. It's a great experience.
I got extremely valuable training and just an overall incredible life experience that I wouldn't have gotten going to any other school. And it was the opportunity of a lifetime.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
All right, Joyride Beads. I hear if you run long enough, you get something called a runner's high, which sounds like something I'd really enjoy. Let's do this. Okay, so far so good. Mama Lake? What? Still no high, though. Hi. Hey. Oh, my God. There it was. My first runner's high. Well, better quit while I'm ahead.
An entertaining first half. Can't wait for the last 20 minutes here tonight. Craig Corbin, Lee Glenn, the Nighthawk Sports Network team on hand for the nightcap in Dahlonega. The battle between North Georgia and Lander. A look at the box from the first half. Greg Billups Jr., 13 points to lead the Nighthawks, 9 from Giancarlo Bastianoni. For the Bearcats, 10 points for Legist and 9 for Noah Dunn, those 3 3-pointers. An interesting number from the first half, only one missed free throw in the game. Lander 5 of 5, North Georgia 6 of 7.
Who missed it? I don't remember it.
The missed free throw.
Oh, no, hang on. Don't tell me.
Okay.
It was Eric Jones.
You are... actually AJ.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Because we were all surprised because that's what when he went down and chaos at the rim, and we talked about how uncanny he is of just going downhill. And yeah, man, this is 20 minutes to basically the stranglehold on the conference championship. Not to say that whoever wins is going to be the conference champion, because there's a long way to go, a lot of basketball to be played, but the winner will kind of be standalone by a game, control their own destiny as it relates to tiebreakers, and really put themselves in position for nice seeding, both at the conference tournament level and the NCAA regional level. Later, like Lander able to pull this out, have a 2-0 head-to-head mark against North Georgia. That's going to be really a nice feather in the cap of the Bearcats. So 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes to arguably some of the most important men's basketball that's been played in this building in a long time.
And indeed, and when you factor in, we're in the second swing through conference play, less than a month away from the postseason. You're beginning to get that postseason feel to a lot of these games.
Yeah, and you're starting to see like a lot of the stuff that's been really good for us in the first go-around that you talked about is Lander's got it covered up. Like our baseline outplay that's been just money for us. They got 2 sets of hands right where the basketball's going. They're doing a good job of knowing that out of a media or a timeout, we're going to change defenses, and they already had a set call against our zone that resulted in a layup. So this is conference basketball at its best, no doubt about that.
Teams have wrapped up their warm-ups. The horn is sounded, and we're just about ready to get back to it. Glad you've joined us. Let's go ahead and pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network. And we are ready for the second half. Lander with it, and we're underway. 40 all. Who will come out on top in this battle at the top of the Peach Belt Conference? The feed to Legist underneath. And very quickly the Bearcats jump on top.
Fast start by Legist. He's done that twice now. He's done it in both halves.
White on the wing. Out to Billups. Jones at the elbow, left side. Looking to champion, nothing there. Now Billups, 12 to shoot. In the lane, hop, skip, jump. Shot wouldn't go, but contact, and that will be on number 4, Torrin Andrews. The transfer from West Palm Beach State Community College.
What we don't want to do here is have the same exact start to the second half as we did the half, where it feels like for the better part of the 20 minutes we're clawing uphill.
Billups connects there. This one to tie it again. And nicely done. Tied at 42. First minute of the second half. Moore brings it up. Away to Burwell, top of the key. Looking down low to Legist, guarded by Jones. Knocked away, and the Nighthawks come away with it. Billups has to fight for it, but does. The feed to Caden Charles.
I was glad we kept possession of it. Looks like we had stole it, turned it back, stole it, turned it back. I was going to be happy with just pulling it out and running offense, much less to get a layup out of it.
I didn't have the heart to say that we were going to turn it over, but it sure looked like it. 44-42. Top of the key. Burwell thought about it, instead drives, kicks out. And that baseline jumper no good. Charles the rebound. That was a miss from Legist. Charles winds up getting it to Champion. Drives. Quasi shot / pass.
Yeah, I think they kind of got caught up in the air with nothing to do and decided to shoot a fadeaway finger roll. Luckily, Lander thought it was odd too and reached in on it to try to grab it, and it's going to get him to the free throw line. So any points we can take, got one there, or playing with house money.
Just glad that shot hit any of the backboard.
Yeah.
Frank got them both, rattled the second one in. And that, by my count, is the largest lead of the night.
It is.
For North Georgia.
4.
Wow.
We're not a large lead kind of team, though.
No. Drive, the left-handed shot up and in for Burwell. 46-44. AJ works the left side. Underneath he goes in traffic. No good. Rebound Legist. This to Ty in traffic. On the pass back. No, for the lead. 3 from number 3, Tommy Moore, and it's 47-46.
2 heavyweights right here, Craig.
Yep.
There's nothing that's going to come easy in this game.
Champion backs in, turns, double teamed. Oh, the pass is going to come.
Right to us.
Credit to the broadcast team for the save.
It's a good catch. Were you ready to shoot?
Yeah.
Looked like you were catching and passing. You were just making the extra pass. I need you to be ready. If you catch it in rhythm, it's got to go.
Exactly. Turn. I hadn't pivoted yet.
Okay.
That one up and in. Tough shot, but it goes for Dominic Stanford with a defender in his face. 49-46. Caden Charles lost his footing. The foul before, and that's going to go on Andrews. His third.
Fouls on, who was it?
Torin Andrews, number 4.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's the third on Andrews. White to inbound along the baseline. Billups, bounce pass to Champion. Back to Greg. Back to Frank. Right up and blocked. Here come the Bearcats up 3. Drive off the glass, no good. Rebound Champion. Frank on the wing left side. Back to Billups, who works to the right. Sees some daylight. Now to Jones. Muscles in! And a foul called. .16 on the clock, and Eric was determined to get to the rim.
Yeah, it's the first time he's caught it that close to the basket right there.
Yep.
So he...
High-arcing foul shot. Right on the money.
We're going to make Lander score in the half court. Like a lot of their kind of get moving in transition, and then that's when their paint touches come easier for them. But I think when we can get them in the half court, then we can kind of squeeze them defensively. We're going to play some zone here.
4 minutes into the second half. The drive, the floater will go for Burwell. It lingered on the rim and dropped. Four-point lead for the Bearcats. Caden Charles drives in traffic. Good! How did he get that one to go?
How was that? Not a foul.
Yeah. Sort of hit the ground there, didn't he? For the floor.
He drove it into the...
right to the middle of that Bearcat defense. Legist fakes the 3, drives, shoots, no good, but a foul call there. Stops the clock with 15 minutes, 15 seconds to go. Got a timeout on the floor. It's Lander 51, North Georgia 49. Back in a moment. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Northeast Georgia Health System is a proud supporter of North Georgia Nighthawk Athletics.
Back we are. Back we are courtside. 2-point lead for Lander, 51-49, 15-15 left. And everybody who turned out tonight and a good crowd.
Yeah, our Wednesday night crowds have been really good this year.
Everybody has gotten their money's worth and then some.
Yeah.
The Gist at the line. Entity on the year, 72% success rate. Gets that one. And it got them both. The Gist out of Fort Lauderdale. Champion in between the circles, looks to the left, backdoor cut by White. Tightly defended, has to bring it back out. Giancarlo now to Caden Charles, left side. The feed to Frank, boy, he had to go get that one. Loops it over, cross court to Billups. AJ now with 4, 3, gotta hurry. 2, puts up an NBA 3 and drains it.
That's what he is not afraid of that shot. He can go get it in a tight amount of space. That if there's anybody's hands we want it in an out of sync or out of schedule offense late in a shot clock, it's A.J. White.
It's the man who shoots in the neighborhood of 50% from beyond the arc. That ball out of bounds off the fingertips of Dominic Stanford. Had pretty good position underneath. Nighthawks looking to retake the lead now. Trail 53-52, 14-14 to go. Giancarlo in the key to AJ, left side, feeds Champion. Over to Caden Charles, wants a 3, and he's got it.
Nice find by Frank Champion there. Didn't force the issue and take 2-on-1 in the post. He brought 2 to him. Math is good on the perimeter then when that happens, and found Caden. Caden knew he was going to catch it when the ball, or knew he was going to shoot it when the ball was in the air.
55-53, North Georgia by a bucket. Legist pulls up. Away to Burwell, 4 to shoot, puts up a 3 at the top of the key, no good. Rebound, Caden. Here come the Nighthawks on the move. The pass, Giancarlo. The follow by Caden wouldn't go, but Giancarlo did draw a foul.
That's very un-North Georgia basketball right there. I mean,
wow.
We like to go in transition, but that was like there's only 3 seconds left and I got to go get a layup transition. I mean, that was dudes moving like
in a hurry. This one bounding off the iron to the left, no good. Sarcastic clapping there from Burwell, or beg your pardon, from Moore. He'll head to the bench, get a breather, cool his jets. And Giancarlo with one more coming at the line. This one is short. And who's back out there is a man with 3 3-pointers, Noah Dunn. Cooper down the lane, zips it out. Legist for 3, no good. Weak side rebound, Caden Charles. Again, off to the races. Caden Charles!
Caden Charles just getting defensive rebounds and getting shot out of the cannon.
He wasn't going to pass it to anybody.
No.
Wow.
I don't want him to either.
Caden Charles, 57-53. 12:50 to go. That shot high off the glass, no good, from Nigel Colvin out of Detroit, Michigan, by way of Lake Superior State. You know, to your point earlier, as Colvin settles in for 2 free throws, it is shockingly fast how the Nighthawks can get from one end of the floor to the other.
Yeah, he gets shot out of a cannon knowing that if he goes, that's his opportunity right now to get to. I mean, he's lived at the free throw line for about a month now.
Yep. 57-55, Nighthawks by 2 with the ball. 12:36 to go. Giancarlo to AJ. Works to the left, fall-away jumper, no good, off the iron. Holloway to Dunn, long three, goodness.
Man's feeling it.
Ice in his veins.
Now 4 of 5 from 3.
Lander back on top, 58-57.
Not for long. Giancarlo got him a deep paint touch there. Nice find by AJ. Rolled it right into the big man that had done the work pre-catch. Prepared himself to score. Didn't have to work after the catch. All he had to do was really turn. He did maybe shoulder himself some space to get it off, but had prepared for the shot, or to score before the catch. Man, another 3 from Lander there.
Colvin makes it 61-59. We have seen some shooting this evening. A.J. White! And we're tied at 61. Cooper out of control, loses it. Caden Charles, get out of my way. Here I come. Oh, they got to give him a charge on that. And that'll stop the clock at 11:14. Tied at the half, and we're tied right now. 61 all, 11:14 to go. Back in a moment. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network. Boy, we've got a good one here tonight. The two teams tied atop the Peach Belt Conference are going at it tooth and nail. A lot of basketball left. Who will budge?
Yeah, it's like Lander had the one kind of big run in the first half. North Georgia answered it. But then after that, it's really been just like a series of little micro runs.
Lander has gotten great performance off the bench tonight. Yeah. Just start that conversation with Noah Dunn. Cooper with the ball, guarded by White. Backdoor cut, lay-in will go for a Gweck.
Side ball screen. Choreographed offense. Good work by Lander. No help to stop the big after he rolled.
Ball tipped away by Holloway. AJ will inbound to Champion. Shedenhelm back to Frank. Double teamed instantly. Drives anyway. Zips it to Roach. Open three left side. Yeah!
That's a big find by Frank. Frank's not able to attack. He kind of faced up against the double team and was able to get his momentum going. And then after that brought the double team, the momentum got him into the space to be able to make the pass out. Case did a great job of showing his hands and being ready on the catch.
And that's why coming into tonight, Frank Champion led the team with 116 assists. Not sure what the conversation here is.
AJ's bleeding.
So he will be tended to. 10:06 to go in the ball game. Lander up 65-64. So timeout with 10:06. We will keep it right here. Without question, to your point in the open, these are teams that you would expect to see late in the season come tournament time.
There's no doubt. These two teams have, I know Augusta, Flagler, and Aiken are going to say something otherwise, and they're going to be a part of this conversation as well. But these two teams have created a little bit of distance between themselves and the rest of the league, and so they kind of control. The winner of this is really in control.
Yeah.
Now, I think that our schedule is more a touch more favorable than Landers. I think Landers still got to go down to Flagler. I believe they've got another road trip to some of the top four team. We've got Augusta and Aiken at home. We still got to go to Clayton and Southwestern, both tough places to play.
Yep.
But
getting confirmation there.
Yeah, good communication by official Art Valk there. Back a long time ago when I was a basketball coach, he did work at Piedmont College for us. He's a good official. He's got a really good demeanor now and has handled himself in a very high atmosphere, high energy game pretty well tonight. But what were we talking about?
The
stretch
run.
Yeah. So, hang on.
Confirmation that was just a normal basketball play.
Yeah, there's a lot of those. That happens. I just want to make sure that we can get it bandaged up to where he can come back and play, not something that requires to go get needled.
And so Sutton Smith in to replace AJ for the moment, and still being tended to on the sidelines. Feed to Champion, double teamed.
Man, that double team comes like before he's even caught it. And so there's a lot of different ways to do it. You can double on the catch. You can double it on the dribble. Lander is doing it when the ball's in the air, and by the time the catch happens, the second defender is already there.
Shedenhelm feeds to Frank, right side. Roach open again for three. This one off the iron, no good. Lander up by a point, 9:34 to go. Holloway gets it to Colvin, looking inside to Agwek. Colvin drives to the baseline, stops, 15 to shoot, cross court, three-pointer up, in and out, no good. Rebound Champion.
That ball has side spin on it?
Looked like it.
Yeah.
Frank drives, tough shot, no good, but whistle on Agwek. Jung, the senior from Glendale, got to Lander by way of Northern Arizona University.
Coach Lander upset. It's really just a scout read. You know, like he knows that when certain actions happen, when players go a certain way, mathematically a certain result is going to happen. Right. They're going to try to get to a certain shot. They're going to make a certain move. And they're claiming that that transition action by Frank when he goes left is going to get to a certain play. And maybe something that metric-wise Lander is happy with the result. Coach is saying that's not a situation that we want our hands to go down on.
Frank tied it at 65 with that last free throw. The floater, though, will go for Jacob Cooper. Out of Virginia Beach, Green Run High School, 67-65 Lander. Smith with the ball. 8:44 to go. Shedenhelm, left side. Back to Jones. Billups back to Sutton Smith. Open three off the iron, no good. Jones got a hand on it. Last touched out of bounds by Cooper. And so
that's good officiating.
Yep, Nighthawks will keep it. And A.J. coming back in. I imagine, and a nice round of applause. I'm not even sure that he's got a butterfly.
I think he does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Frank down the lane, turns, shoots. That one no good. Sort of falling away from the basket.
Yeah, Lander doing a good job of being physical down there on his catches.
Cooper at the foul line now drives, lays it up and in. Jacob Cooper.
That man's got him a nice change of pace there. Yeah. He's able to go, stop, get our defense to level up. And then when we come out of our stance, he explodes back past us.
Cooper, their leading, or beg your pardon, second leading scorer at 10 a game. 69-65. 8:05 remaining. And we're going to have a review. And so we will take this opportunity to pause. We'll take a break with 8:05 to go. Lander up 4. Back in a moment. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network. And we're back to action. Here we are, back to it. Nighthawks with that ball after the adjudication. Champion baseline, zips the pass, intercepted. Taken right out of thin air by Colvin.
Bearcats seem to kind of have an idea as to what we're trying to do, and I love the fact that nothing's easy.
Right.
You got to. There's not only players making plays, but there's decisions, a little bit of chess that has to be played.
The feed from Champion to Billups and the bucket. Bastianoni and Charles await the next opportunity to check in. 7:14 to play. Lander by 2 with the ball. The drive by Colvin. Shot up. Oh, goodness. Jones nearly got the block. But the bucket goes, and it's 71-67. AJ to Shedenhelm. Champion. Billups. Greg drives. Pass to AJ in the corner. Covered up defensively by Burwell. Now he breaks free. Drives, shoots, and scores.
Man's 5'7". Plays like he's 6'4".
The athleticism is off the chart.
Like he knows that he's not going to engage in the shot until after the contact, and that he's rebounding off of the contact.
It's going to be a foul on a Jack.
That's a foul on Greg, I think.
Oh, goodness, it is. 71-69, 6:22 to go. And an official timeout. We'll take it. Lander by 2. Stay with us. An exciting finish is at hand right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. .6:22 left here in Dahlonega. And Lander up by 2, 71-69. We got Caden Charles, Giancarlo Bastianoni, Frank Champion, AJ White, Greg Billups Jr. on the floor. Lander with the ball. Cooper finds himself free inside. Lost the handle. Is it a foul? It is. That's the second on Caden. And that will send Cooper to the line. A 75% shooter coming into tonight. First one good.
That inbounds play was just basically clear the middle of the floor, kind of get 4 guys out around the perimeter. And he is super quick, and just let him kind of catch his man sleeping and make a basket cut.
1 of 2 for Cooper at 72-69. 6:12 to go. Billups to Champion, works the right side, backs in, kicks it back. Billups with 15 to shoot. The lob was not enough to get over the head of Legist. Lander with the ball, 5:55 to go. Noah Dunn, don't let him shoot.
I don't think he's going to shoot off the dribble.
Legist taken away by Champion. How about that? AJ heads to the foul line. No good. Oh, it looked so much on target.
Good shot for him.
Three-point lead for the Bearcats with the ball. Legist guarded by Champion. Down low. Wow. AJ got put on the floor. And the resulting bucket makes it 74-69. 5-point lead, 5:05 to go. Billups to Champion. Caden in traffic. Caden was surrounded by 3 Lander defenders.
A lot of contact to create the space. Lucky that foul wasn't on Caden, so just knock a couple free throws down and chalk this possession up as a win.
Coach Watad has taken great liberty with the coach's box on the sideline.
I'm not sure that he's wrong either, the point he's trying to make, but
Caden settles in for the second one. He got them both. 3-point ball game, 74-71 Lander. 4:54 to go. Cooper now looks to get it back to Burwell. Does. Works on AJ. Nothing doing. Gets it again. 5 to shoot. Colvin puts it up. 15-footer in and out. No good.
First actual just a miss, like of a clean look that they've had in a while.
Shedenhelm out front to AJ. Now Giancarlo. Caden Charles drives down the lane, and the shot no good, but a foul. Caden says, guess where I'm going?
That's where he likes to be. It's good to see him get there from the half court. Doesn't have to be in transition.
You know, when you shoot 84% at the line, you do want to be there.
No doubt. Sometimes he got into a spell there where he was trying too hard. And, but I think he settled in and knows when to attack. Definitely off of defensive rebounds because he can be shot out of a cannon and just go.
Missed the first, has one more, this to make it a 2-point game. And does. 74-72, Lander by 2 with the ball. Burwell, 4:04 left. Defended by Charles. The feed to Legist, backs in on Champion. Hook shot blocked by Champion. This to tie or take the lead. AJ, yeah.
Long 2.
3:33 to go, knotted at 74. A 5-0 spurt by the Nighthawks.
This is the exact what we expected, man. Yep. This is going to be a critical 3 minutes of play for both teams.
Cooper drives, kicks out in the corner to Legist. 10 to shoot. Now Cooper, baseline 3, no good. Rebound Champion. All right, let's make this a nice possession here. AJ works on Burwell to the left side. Now Champion drives down the lane. Leaves that one no good. That was a tough shot.
That's a shot, though, that he makes a good bit. He likes those kind of twists and turns and shot fakes, pump fakes, spin it in.
Dunn in the lane. Blocked by Giancarlo.
That's not his forte. He's a catch and shoot 3 dude.
Champion sets up on the block, double teamed. The feed to Giancarlo and draws contact on the follow shot. And that'll bring us to the under 4 timeout. 2:25 to go. What a game.
What a game.
Lander and North Georgia tied at 74. Back in a moment on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Don't you dare go away. knotted at 74. Number 12, North Georgia. Number 19, Lander. The top 20 battle in Dahlonega for primacy in the Peach Belt Conference. Tell you what, this has been entertaining.
Tell you what, Frank Champion out there being a warrior.
Yeah.
Nothing comes easy for him anymore. He's getting double teamed before he can catch it. I mean, on the catch, he's got 4 hands around him. And then they're loading, Lander is still loading a man under the rim. And so where the space is normally open, they're doing a good, I mean, I'll tell you what, Lander is doing a great job of defending us, yet we're still at 75 points with over 2 to go. And so we just need to kind of manufacture enough stops here. Finally, we're up by 2. Been a while since we've been up.
It was 2:22 to go, up 2. And it has been a while. Burwell. Wraparound pass. Cooper blocked by Caden Charles. Oh my goodness. And the foul puts Cooper at the line. I thought that was a clean block. And that one rolls around and in. Wow. And both go, and we're tied again, 76 all. .202 to go. A.J. White gets it to Shedenhelm. Right back it goes. A.J. lot of contact. And that is on Jeremiah Holloway.
Coach not happy about that, nor should he be. Can't really foul one of the league's best free throw shooters on a non-offensive play that far away from the basket. It's just aggressive ball screen defense. They're trying to stick to the scout, which you can respect, but man, you just got to be aware of personnel.
AJ settles in. This one nestles into the net. 86% on the year. He'll have one more. It's 77-76. North Georgia by a point. 1:54 to go. And he got it. North Georgia 78, Lander 76, 1:50 to play. Legist hands it to Noah Dunn, drives the left or right side of the lane. Caden Charles got a hand on it but could not save it. Such wingspan. And a timeout taken by Lander with 1:35 to go. Keep it right here. If you are North Georgia, mentally, how do you approach this last 95 seconds of the game?
Don't deviate from what has got us here, and that's sound defense. I'm not sure that the defense igniting offensive transition is what we're looking for unless it's just an absolute numbers advantage. But I mean, we're one of the league's best defensive teams, and in the half court, we've made it hard on Lander. Their dribble penetration now, we're doing a better job of it, and like on the one where Caden got called for the foul, we're doing a great job of helping and just being there and challenging it with the second layer of defense. Just lean into each other right here and this team has got a defensive identity. And think about how many games like this they've been in over the last calendar year. I mean, a ton of them last year, a handful of them this year.
Yep.
And so this is not uncharted waters. They know how to play a tight ball game, but at the end of the day, you've got there's not a quirky play that you're going to get hit by.
Right.
Every team has thrown out every 2-point conversion play that they've got at this point. You just got to dig in, trust your defensive principles, and don't play timid. And there's nothing timid about this team, but they're about to. They need to stop right here.
A minute 35 to go. Lander the ball. Inbounded by Burwell to Mr. Legist. Back it goes to Burwell. 8 to shoot. Noah Dunn. Checked by Bastianoni. Dunn launches the three. It is off the mark. And a block. Oh, goodness. And a foul on Frank on the block shot attempt.
I was screened on the play. Was the foul on the box out? I saw when it left Burns' hand that there was no way it was going in.
Yeah.
And then I don't know that it hit any rim or anything, so it was just like an odd, the ball got on people before.
This one is no good. No good from Colvin. 73% shooter on the year. A senior from Detroit. We'll have one more. Lander down 2. Colvin settles in and gets this one to go. 78-77, North Georgia. A minute 24 to play. AJ brings it up. Checked by Jeremiah Holloway. Shot clock at 15. AJ back to Giancarlo, zips it over to Caden Charles with 7, 6. Caden drives, puts it up, would not go. That one was partially blocked on the way up.
It was a good offense, good shot. We passed up a catch and shoot rhythm 3, and we just need to stop again.
Cooper with the ball, 44 seconds to go, 15 to shoot. Lander down 1. Cooper drives, gets all the way to the hoop, and puts the Bearcats up 79-78. He has gotten to the rim time and again. Difference of 6 seconds in the shot clock and the game clock. Timeout taken. Lander by 1. Nighthawks with the ball. Coach Evans with an animated discussion.
Probably about the last possession with the contact on AJ coming off the ball screen.
Yep.
But you know what? That's behind us.
Yep.
And we had Caden get a good shot and Junk passed up of a shot. Caden got an attack on the rim. And so we played through that and then came down, and I don't know if that was just an odd matchup or what, but it's like we sat down and guarded, and then when he got his hips past us, it was just, okay, you can have that one, but they are just so quick off the dribble.
Teams huddling up here with 30.3 left. Nighthawks see what they can do here. It'll be Shedenhelm, White, Champion, Bastianoni, and Caden Charles. Shedenhelm will be moved over to inbound it. And does so in the backcourt to AJ. Here we go. 20 to shoot. Champion is going to drive down the lane. Shot is up, no good, and he'll head to the line. Shot clock is now off. And Frank will go to the line for 2. Eric Jones, Greg Billups Jr. set to check in. And Champion has tied it at 79. Frank will have one more coming. And it's good. Nighthawks up by a point, 22.4 to go. Jones will come in for Champion.
All right.
Here we go. Can you defend?
Defense is the cornerstone of this program.
80-79 North Georgia for first place. Number 1 in the Peach Belt Conference at stake. Cooper with the ball. To the right side, 13, 12, 11. Here we go. Cooper tries a three. It's up. It is good with 5.6 to go. 82-80. 5.6 to go. Could we be looking?
That is not the shot I thought they would take.
No.
Wow.
Could we be looking at a second overtime tonight?
Possibly. 5.6 seconds is a long time. So I got a feeling I know who's going to have their hand on the basketball here and make a decision. And so
could be for the win.
Again, we're comfortable in the space, right? And so I thought that we defended as well as we needed to defend. That was a tough shot that was made, right? I mean, just a deep three over
7
a
feet beyond the line.
You can have that because if it doesn't go, you lose.
Right.
And so that is a big-time shot made by Lander. So
teams are breaking their respective huddles.
6.3 now.
The Nighthawks have a timeout left, I believe. It'll be Caden Charles to inbound. AJ set to receive it. Champion set up at midcourt. And another timeout taken here back to back. A lot of jawing going on between Colvin and Champion.
I think that there was people talking about that they were going to come out and just foul Frank, who made the 2 free throws to go up.
Right.
And so it's like the hack-a-shack,
right.
But I don't think his free throw shooting has become so much better. I'm not sure that's a good strategy.
Right.
I think Lander just wanted to see the alignment.
Right. So they've actually put 5/10 a second back on the clock, so 6.3.
A lot can happen in 6 seconds.
Lander 82, North Georgia 80. And Caden Charles confirming that he will have the ability to run the baseline if he so desires. Here we go. Caden's got the ball, looks to inbound it, does so to Champion. Frank with 5, 4, 3, 2. The shot is up, it is no good. The shot will not be put back in. Goodness, had a couple of chances right there. And Lander has been able to knock off North Georgia here in Dahlonega, 82-80. The shot from Frank lingered. Thought that Giancarlo had a chance for the tip in. It would not go.
I think Giancarlo was hesitant because it was in the rim.
In the cylinder.
Yeah, so it's like you wanted him to miss by more so we could have rebounded it. You know, it's just that's two heavyweights right there.
What a matchup. Don't be surprised if you don't see these two paired up again before the year is over, maybe more than once.
Yeah, that's two good basketball teams. They just got their identity, and Lander was able to make one extra play tonight.
With the win, Lander improves to 19-4. North Georgia falls to 19-4. Lander takes first place in the Peach Belt at 11-2. North Georgia now in second at 10-3. A tough one tonight for the men, but what a valiant effort down the stretch as Lander able to come up with a big three from Jacob Cooper, the difference down the stretch.
Yeah, that's the that shot is just he earned the win with that low percentage shot and just the confidence to take it. If that thing hits any rim, then North Georgia wins the game, but you got to tip the hat to him for making that shot. And then just a crazy play at the end there that just didn't go North Georgia's way, but still right in the conversation for a conference championship.
No doubt about it.
A lot of basketball left to play.
No doubt. So glad that we were able to share this with you tonight. On behalf of Lee Glenn and the Nighthawk Sports Network staff, I'm Craig Corbin saying again, your final score, Lander 82, North Georgia 80. Good night from Dahlonega.